but also every one of their hitters is capable of doing damage, and he's got good stuff. So it's battle, a battle that you're going to see each at bat.
I see your guys talking after they face Max Fried. What are they sharing? What are they seeing?
I think just the shapes of the pitches. I think there's a couple things that are different than maybe in the past, or some things that they've seen in particular tonight. So they're just trying to communicate and stay ahead of the game.
Appreciate it, Tony.
Thank you so much.
Four changeup. 3
back-to-back changeups. And they get Webb out of trouble, stranding 2 in the 4th. Opening day in San Francisco, and the visitors still leading by 5. Here is one of the new Bucks, Brandon Laauo now. And Laauo on a first pitch breaking ball sends a fly ball out to the corner. It's the rookie Carson Benj leaping, and no, that one goes. Brandon Laauo on the first pitch he sees as a Pirate has hit a 2-run homer.
Brandon Laauo didn't take very long to make his presence known in a Pittsburgh Pirates uniform. He hits this ball, and it looked like some people didn't know where this ball went, Matt. And wouldn't you know it, it just keeps carrying down that right field line and just sneaks out.
Laauo with another high drive to right field. Bench back, turns his back to the infield, and wow. Brandon Laau's doing nothing but hit homers as a Pirate.
Another moonshot, the first one in inning number 1, 103 off the bat, sky high. I think this was probably arguably higher than that one. This one did not want to come down. Brandon Laauo, welcome to Pittsburgh.
Freddie Peralta ready to begin his career as a New York Met from their home run output last season. And Brian Reynolds chums at a breaking ball. Yeah, Dr. Leiter got him.
Hitter and Marcus Semien to be down at the bottom of this line if it's only lengthening.
Oh, Carson Benj with a drive to right field, and that one goes. The rookie has homered in his Mets debut on opening day.
The depth of this organization is as good as it's been in a long time, too, as Miz strikes out Pereira, and he has now set a franchise record for strikeouts on opening day with his 9th.
Wow. And how many innings we got here? Like 3?
3 2/3. That's his 9th K.
Yeah.
Just a special kid that is developing right in front of our eyes.
Taka Murakami leads things off here for the White Sox. Deep drive into right field. Back it goes. Look at the power from Muny. His first big league home run comes here in the 9th.
Well, that one, no doubt. As soon as that left the bat, you could tell that was headed for home run territory.
To see Murakami launch that thing into right field, there's the potential. This could be a huge win for the White Sox signing him from Japan.
Bases loaded.
Line drive down the right field line. It's going to drop and score 2. Keith is home. Green right behind him. Torque over to third. Throw to second. Not in time. Kevin McGonigal, first major league at bat, is a 2-run double, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead in the first.
Welcome to the big leagues, Kevin McGonigal.
Down the right field line in the corner. Off the top of the wall. Another extra base hit for McGonigal. Throw to second. Not in time. First 2 major league at bats. 2 doubles for Kevin McGonigal. Works the count even. Cues it off the end of the bat. That's going to be a tough play for Bogarts, and not in time.
Seriousness, you can't ask for a better start.
Into the gap in right center. It's a 4-hit day for Kevin McGonigal. You just can't script it any better.
It looked like Peralta almost like quick pitched him. McGonigal wasn't even looking at any of that, just picking up the baseball and shooting it into right center.
In the air center, Mullins on the run, still going back. J.J. Weatherholt homers in his debut.
Just goosebumps right now at Busch Stadium. You could not have written that any better. 0-2, dead center field, 425-foot shot. My goodness.
But certainly, that's part of the game, is trying to figure out how you take advantage of it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's through. That's going to score 2. Lefty, Nolan Gorman comes through, and the Cardinals making a game of it in the 6th. Line over third. That's down for a hit. One-run scores. Here comes Walker. Wide turn of third. He's going to score standing up. It's a two-hit day for Church. And the Cardinals are down 7-5. Swing, fly ball, well hit right. Track and shy of the wall. But that's a sac fly to make it a one-run game.
Another guy in scoring position.
Fly ball to right. DeLuca back. Herrera put it in play. A sac fly. Baez will score. Victor at third, and the Cardinals have come all the way back.
2 outs. Runner at third. Scott, the pitch. Burleson swings. He hits it a mile to right field. The Cardinals have the lead +1 on that 2-run homer by Alec Burleson. An 8-run 6th inning. Unbelievable. Victor Scott scored the go-ahead run, and Burleson was right behind him as he killed that one to right field.
A no-doubter. No doubt will be a curtain call for Burley.
Back toward the middle, and it's a base hit for Justin Crawford on the first pitch he has seen in his major league career. Off the end of the bat, spun into center field. It's his second hit. And let's see if he gets a chance to run here a little bit.
Well, direct your attention out toward the Stadium Club in right field, where we will now add our 9th World Champion sign to its new and permanent home. Joining us for the unveiling are Hall of Fame broadcaster Jaime Jarrín and a member of the Legends of Dodger Baseball, Steve Garvey. All right, fellas, let's celebrate that new title.
Delauter, high fly ball, right field, it's deep. Raley's back at the wall, he leaps, he can't get it! Chase Delauter with a home run in his season debut. The family wasn't sure, they were waiting to see, did the umpire raise that finger and circle it in the air? Yes, he did! 1-0 Cleveland. And now Chase Delauter, goodbye! Deep right field, into the night it goes, and it's 6-4 Guardians.
Now Dad's up.
It's a 2-homer night for Chase Delauter.
Do you see how the ball just jumped off his bat? I mean, that was pretty.
I was going to ask you at some point, have you ever seen anybody that he reminds you of? That short stroke is so unique, and yet it generates so much power.
Toronto, Canada, on behalf of everybody, we love you. We thank you for all your support, everything you do. And I promise that we will give you everything we have every single day until the season is over, whenever that is. We love you.
We love you guys. Thank you for always bringing the energy. Without you guys, we're not doing last year. We need you. And let's count all this together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
His first base hit as a big leaguer. That ball's coming out of play. The first major league hit for Kazuma Okamoto.
Off the plate away, but he stays on it just long enough to flick that ball into left field. Glad he's going to go authenticator.
He's the assistant authenticator. Oh, Vladdy. The big smile, fake throw, the important baseball into the crowd. And it's going to be up to Andres Jimenez. And a ground ball, base hit into right center. Okamoto scores. Jimenez walks it off. And the Blue Jays win it on opening night. What a way to start the season for Andres Gimenez. When you put the ball in play, as much as this team does, good things often follow, and they followed here in the ninth.
Away. Ball game over. Otto Lopez snares the line drive. And the Marlins take down the Rockies 2-1 on opening night.
I think you called it. For the Marlins to put together nice little win streaks and win some games, they have to do all those little things perfectly, and they did so tonight.
Starting pitcher is Framber Valdez.
And Campusano finds himself against a guy that gets a lot of ground balls, but Framber making his debut after a really good impression in spring training.
On 1-2, a sinker, and Framber Valdez has his very first Tigers strikeout. Wave and a miss. Framber gets out of it. And he got it. Kenley Jansen, disgusting in his Tigers debut. McGonigal, a huge hit, and a 2-0 record for the Tigers.
Picking up your first save, and what great fashion, striking out the side, and it wasn't really even close.
Alex has said he's just so much looking for some normalcy. They're people before they're players. Sad of a reminder of that. Go ahead, run at second, 2 out in the 7th. Another 0-2 is flexed up the middle, right at Freeland. Alex Vesia with a scoreless season debut, and there it is. The Alex we know and love getting a great warm hand from this LA crowd. Had to be extra emotional for Alex Vesia, and the crowd recognizing that. Points up to his wife Kayla, back doing what he loves. The 1-1. Bouncer past him. Betts. Ball game. A night for the new guy.
The pitch to Weatherholt is grounded to the right side. Base hit. The Cardinals tie it. Here comes Jordan Walker. The play at the plate. Not in time. The Cardinals walk it off with rookie J.J. Weatherholt coming through in the bottom of the 10th inning. The Cardinals win it by a score of 6-5. How about that ending?
Dylan Cease starting his 8th major league season and about to make his regular season debut as a member of the Blue Jays. They got him for the stuff. They got him for the swing and miss. They got him for the durability. The Blue Jays as a team went out looking for more swing and miss in the free agent market, and in Cease, got him. 1 down. 3-2, and he got him with a high fastball for strikeout number 12. And it looks like that's going to be all. John Schneider is out and has made the call. So a great afternoon for Dylan Cease, including 12 strikeouts. But unfortunately, a bloop double, and then they don't get a runner at third, so there are a couple of men on. He was outstanding, but he will leave with the A's threatening to take the lead, but still will receive a much deserved big ovation here in his Blue Jay debut. First home run of the season for the Blue Jays could not have come at a better time.
It was that said sweeper. Gets ahead with a fastball, and the sweeper stayed middle. It's down in the zone, but in the middle of the plate. And we've seen Alejandro. He's got some sneaky pop, and that was a no-doubter right off the bat.
The 0-1. Fly ball to right. High and deep. And caught right at the wall. Sanchez will come in to score to tie the game. Full count. This one into left center for a base hit. Lucas around third, and the Blue Jays win it again. They walk it off for the second day in a row. Ernie Clement with the game winner here today.
Well, he finally got that fastball he was looking for. And how about the two heroes in the first 2 games of the season? Andres Gimenez, the number 9 hitter in game 1. Ernie Clement in the 7-hole in game 2. Only 160 to go, Dan.
Buckle up, folks. Baseball's back. Over short. Base hit. Wing is on for Friedel. Anthony from left. The throw to the plate is laid. Friedel slides home, and the Reds win.
And Robert lines one, deep left center field. Back goes Reynolds to the warning track, looks up, and it's out of here! Luis Robert Jr. with a walk-off 3-run homer in the bottom of the 11th.
Wow.
And the Mets pull it out to go to 2-0 on the year. Luis Roberts' first home run as a New York Met is a 3-run walk-off home run.
Yastrzemski into center field, a base hit. Baldwin scores. Mateo on his way to third. RBI in his Atlanta debut against his former team. He cuts the lead in half. It's 2-1, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Check it. First pitch off of the pitcher, and it rolls away. The tying run scores. Harris ties it up on the first pitch. It's 2-2. Dom Smith hits it deep to right field. Back on it, and what a way to close! Walk-off grand slam in his Braves debut. Dom Smith, welcome to Atlanta. A 6-run comeback for the Braves in the 9th. And Smith slams them to a walk-off win and a 2-0 start on the season.
The 6'2", 200-pound Mackenzie Gore on the mound. 5-15 record last year with Washington.
Now it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. There's his first strikeout in a Rangers uniform. Here's the 1-2. And he got him swinging. Goes with a curveball. And a strikeout of Harper is the first out of the inning. Looks like it's somewhere between a windup and a stretch. There's a swing and a high drive. Deep out to right center. Long run out there, and it's gone! Nemo over the fence and right center.
Franchise record going back to 1977 as Okamoto drills one. High, deep, gone! His first home run as a Blue Jay, and it is 4-0. Driven left field! His first ball back! Eugenio Suarez to the second deck! And he thunders the Reds ahead 3-2.
Rockies trying to salvage the series. Casey swings. Casey hits it in the air. Casey to deep right! We're going home! Stand!
Tatsuya Imai, who signed a 3-year, $54 million deal with the Houston Astros today, makes his major league debut at Daikin Park. Has an 0-2 count. He freezes him on a pitch on the outside corner. Got him.
Call confirmed. Los Angeles has 1 count remaining.
Everything is new for Imai. Sanshin, 2 of them in this inning. 4 strikeouts in the game for Imai as he has his first 1-2-3 inning in his big league career.
3-2. Murakami back in right field. It goes at the wall. He gets it! Oh my goodness, he did it again! 3 games, 3 bombs for the Japanese sensation Murakami.
That was more the way he hits home runs. Towering fly balls. That one didn't make it by much, but it made it by enough.
Trying to capture some good vibes. 2-2. Fly ball to deep right! It is way back and gone! Yearly delivers in the clutch.
Bregman, then Happ, then PCA. 2-2. In the air, out towards center field. Young is back at the track, at the wall. And the first Breggy bomb for Alex here at home. And somewhere around here, Knox is going crazy.
18 of them last year for the Red Sox. Just a bunch of time doing injury. There's no like hitting here at Wrigley Field, especially on a day like today.
High fly ball drilled to right field. Weimer is back, track, wall, out of here. Bregman the opposite way is second of the day. And it's 6-3.
Get on that high ball. You can ride that high pitch.
8th career multi-homer game for Alex Bregman.
Zalo singled his last time. He's 1 for 3. Shallow right center. Benson. It's caught by McLean, and the Reds win it. What focus from the Reds second baseman. They shut out the Pirates.
Weimer up the middle. Another Weimer screamer. He's 10 for 10 reaching base to start the season. 8 hits, 2 walks, and he's tied Carlos Delgado back in 2002 for the most consecutive plate appearances reaching base to begin a season.
And when you go 9 for 9 or 8 for 8, you name whatever hit you want.
They are going to face Cody Ponce, and Cody came over from being the MVP in Korea last season, got himself a nice contract with the Toronto Blue Jays.
Got him. His first strikeout as a Blue Jay. And he crossed him up. Went with that kick change down, it looked like, and he strikes him out, his second of the night. Did he go? Yes, he did. So the hitter is out, but the runner can advance. 0-2 again. Weakly hit to the right side, and Ponce can't make the play, and now he's limping and down. So the Rockies get a run, but much more significant potentially is the look of pain on the face of Cody Ponce.
It looked like as he missed the baseball when he went to recover, that's when something happened. His right leg, is it his ankle or his knee?
When he's healthy, he's one of the best pitchers in Major League Baseball. A season ago, through almost 140 innings, had a 1.25 ERA plus.
3-2, 1 out, bases empty. Cabrera. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he went with the curveball. And that's another one of his pitches that can be really devastating.
That kind of separation between the fastball and the change.
Swing and a miss, and Neto is down on strikes. Cabrera locked in his Cub debut. Edward Cabrera.
Again, the 0-2. He struck him out, and the ball game is over. Devin Williams gets his first save as a New York Met. He becomes the 206th different player to get a save for the Mets in their 65-year history. Bo Bichette has a breakout game. Jared Young gets a big hit as Clay Holmes gets the win.
Next run wins it. The 2-1. Hit hard. Fair ball. Cal Raleigh walks it off against the Yankees.
D-backs debut for Michael Soroka tonight. He has been on top of his game since the first pitch of the game.
Swing and a miss. The slurve is dancing up there. 9 strikeouts.
And he's thrown 6 pitches, all of them strikes.
Yeah, we are
coming right after.
Immaculate inning territory here. Yep, 8 in a row. We are 1 strike away from what they call an immaculate inning.
Here's the 0-2. Got him! Michael Soroka strikes out the side in the 5th. It's an immaculate inning. How about that in your Diamondback debut in a home opener? 10 strikeouts through 5 and a 5-0 lead. Welcome to Diamondback land, Michael Soroka.
1-0 Texas in the 4th, and Pete Alonso, who singled in the game, will face Jacob deGrom the second time.
High fly ball. Pete Alonso to deep left center field, and there it is. Pete Alonso takes his old teammate Jacob deGrom deep for his first home run as a Baltimore Oriole. The polar bear plunges one into his own bullpen for his first long ball in Oriole orange.
Andrew Painter, the first one out of the dugout, set to make his major league debut, as anticipated a major league debut as the Phillies have had on the mounds in a long time. The 1-2 again. Swing and a miss. He got him. His first major league strikeout. It comes on a curveball, and there's one away here in the first inning. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got it with a high heater. 8 strikeouts. That'll do it. It's our Nissan call to the pen. Wow, what a roar from the crowd. Soak it in, everybody. You don't get this every day in a major league debut.
Andrew Painter is done. But it's just the beginning.
Impact player today offensively for the Braves, and now he hits one high in the air to left center field. Clark surveying. He leaps. He got it. Denzel Clark, his first home run robbery of the year, comes in Atlanta. A Superman catch from Clark.
And he tracks it the entire way. Times his leap like he's been playing center field here at Truist Park for 10 years. Just an unbelievable snag by Denzel Clark.
First pitch to him. Hit sharply, base hit into right center field. The Phillies have come all the way back, and they have won it on the first career walk-off base hit for Justin Crawford. They win it 6-5 here in the bottom of the 10th inning.
Alcantara with an 0-1. Up the middle, right to Otto Lopez. It's his 13th career complete game. It's his 5th career shutout. What a start for Sandy Alcantara this season.
Yeah, there might be players around the league right now saying he's back.
Mason's going to break out at some point, maybe here. Little pop, shallow right, into no man's land. It's going to drop, and the Cardinals win it. Mason win with a little flair, and the Cardinals in the 11th get a blue pit, a big win, and take the series 2-1.
Kyle Tucker sends a fly ball to right center field. Wood is going back on this. That'll carry to the seats. Kyle Tucker, his first Dodger home run. Get in line today, the 5th for the team.
He might get another at bat, but this is the way to cap off a 3-hit day. Here's that home run swing on a breaking ball. Gets it right to the barrel. Backspins it out of here.
Those top 4, Oral, that were the headline for the wrong reason coming out of the homestand, all have gone deep today.
Down 1 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 10th. Puts down a bunt. Heineman, he will field, throw, and it gets into right field. Vargas, he will score the tying run as Hill ends up at second. He put the new catcher to the test. Ahead in the count here, 1-0. Into right field. They're going to wave in Hill. The throw to the plate. Safe! The White Sox walk it off in the 10th. That's how you celebrate a home opener.
Stevenson to right center. That's got some drive and carry. That is gone!
Wow.
A go-ahead 2-run homer for Tyler Stevenson. His first of the year, and the Reds take a 5-3 lead.
Figure out how to win them. All smiles in that Reds dugout now. In your debut.
Left center field. Carrying it in the gap. Connor Griffin into second. Runner waved. Here's the throw. 1-0. Do you believe it?
Uh-oh. To right and deep. If it's fair, it's gone. That's a homer. And the Braves grab the lead here in the 9th. Ozzie Albies, his second in 2 nights here in Arizona. 8 innings of scoreless baseball from both sides, and Albies wakes everybody up with a bolt to right.
Line drive left field, and over the head of Beavers. Walk it off. The Pirates defeat the Orioles, and they've won 4 in a row.
Unsightly numbers to start the year. No balls and 1 strike. And here's a drive out to right from Raleigh. Adell's back near the wall. He leaps, and he caught it! Joe Adell robs Raleigh of what would have been his first home run this year.
What a play for Joe Adell. He was talking about going to that short wall last night. Well, a little bigger wall here.
There's a drive to right. Adell is back. He's at the wall. He leaps up. He got another one. Joe Adell, what a night.
That is unbelievable. Joe Adell, listen to the crowd.
Here's Crawford with a fly ball to right toward the corner. It's Joe Adell again near the foul pole. Leaping up. Did he catch it again? He fell into the crowd, so it's a home run. They called him out. He did it again.
Seattle is challenging the decision of the catch.
I mean, it's unreal.
The catch there before he tips over.
Yep.
Joe Adell, who's already robbed 2 home runs tonight, could very well have the hat trick. And this was the most sprawling of all of them.
After review, the call on the field is confirmed. It is a catch.
Joe Adell with his 3rd home run robbery tonight. I've never seen anything like it.
And a high fly ball deep to right, and that baby is gonna go. Home run on a 1-0 pitch. Richie Palacios gives the Rays the lead right here in the 10th inning.
2-0 pitch. Look out!
Lefty. Now Shutouts floats it left field. Arozarena makes the catch. Here comes Frazier. Here comes the throw. Up the line. He's saved. Say goodnight to the Mariners.
Line to right. Yastrzemski won't get it. Ball game. Barossa had to hold up. Here he comes. Ketel Marte walks it off on Easter Sunday. 3rd career walk-off hit for Ketel.
With today's start, Jose Ramirez has officially played 1,620 games in a Cleveland uniform. That is more than anyone in franchise history, passing Terry Turner, taking over the #1 spot on the Guardians' all-time leaderboard. Cleveland, please join us in congratulating the new franchise leader in games played, the future Major League Baseball Hall of Famer, number 11, Jose Ramirez.
Great way to start his evening.
In the air to right, James Wood going with it into the corner. Did he bring it back? He did! All 6'6" of the big right fielder over the wall to rob a homer and keep the Nats on top 2-0.
And everyone else needs to jump up to give high fives. He just reaches up. What a play.
Error by the pitcher back in the 3rd inning. Into right field. Around third, here comes C.J. Kafis. Throw to the plate. And the Guardians walk it off. Brian Rocchio's 4th career walk-off hit evens the series at a game apiece.
High strike.
And Mauricio drives it to right field. That'll win the game. Ronnie Mauricio's first at-bat of the season is a walk-off hit in the bottom of the 10th inning. And the Mets win it 4-3.
Oh, wow. How wonderful.
Lopez fires one to the backstop. It's right back to Heim, who throws late to second base. Albies just missed the tag as Shotowell advances on a wild pitch.
A rebound by Hyman, a quick throw. He was trying to tag Shotowell. Albies in the back foot and leg area. Didn't get it down. Just missed the tag, hit the dirt.
Here comes Soler going after Lopez. They square up, and Soler and Lopez are throwing haymakers. They're going after each other. Soler is finally tackled from behind as the Angels and Braves are all out onto the field. That came up out of nowhere. Soler was upset after a couple of pitches were high and in after he hit yet another homer off Lopez. And a fight broke out just out of thin air. And listen to this crowd for Jorge Soler. Well, the first pitch to Soler in this at-bat was upstairs. Remember, he got hit by a pitch earlier in the game as well, after the home run. So they just kind of stared each other down after Shotowell advanced on that wild pitch.
It's two big boys, too.
And Soler took a couple of steps. Lopez said, well, come get me. And it was on.
Here is Josh Smith. Another fly ball. Refsnyder, a long run for it. Refsnyder goes up and he gets it. Rob Refsnyder robs a home run.
Run that far. Doesn't play a lot of outfield.
I think he said, "Oh my goodness."
Yes, he did.
If I read his lips correctly.
I don't know, goodness started with an S. Unbelievable.
Intentionally walked, the bases loaded. And here comes Xander Bogaerts with a chance to walk it off.
Bogey to deep left field! It's back! Slam Diego to walk it off! Bogey goes boom! Into a sea of San Diegans! Padres win at 12! In fantastic fashion for the faithful!
Fly ball to right field. It's hit well. It's gone. Number 1 on the season for Dalton Varsho. And Joe, another good at bat against a lefty.
Wouldn't this be nice if Dalton Varsho is back? Some excellent swings here tonight. And he's doing it the way we're accustomed to seeing Dalton Varsho do it.
It'll bring up Jeff McNeil. Let's listen to the reception.
The second baseman, number 22, Jeff McNeil.
Well, that's people standing here. I wouldn't call it a ballpark-wide standing ovation, but a nice round of applause for Jeff. Won a batting title with the Mets several years ago. And they're not stopping. Jeff has not gotten into the batter's box yet. He tips his helmet to acknowledge them.
Second straight night for San Diego. Holy sheets!
And the Padres win it 5-2 in the bottom of the ninth.
Fastball, middle. And this ball is lost. 434 to right. The Padres walk it off for the second straight night.
Gavin Sheets knew that he had to turn up the dial. That is 100. Turn it around. And on City Connect night, Gavin Sheets connects big time. Now those are two good nights in the big leagues. Back-to-back nights.
Sheets' second career walk-off home run, June 24th, the last time.
Here comes Rocker. And there goes Ohtani into right field. Freeland going from first to third. Tying run there with only one out. For Ohtani's on-base streak
continues now 44 consecutive games reaching base safely. That goes back to the 24th of August.
Times this one up pretty good. Max Power to the pavilion. Second of the season for Max Muncy in 211th as a Dodger. First pitch drilled in the air to left field. It is gone. 2 for 2 with 2 home runs is Max Muncy, and it's a 1-run game. Can he dig himself out? Or how about just in the night? Max Muncy with a hat trick. Max Muncy with his second career 3-home run game. Number 3, the game ender.
Hanging breaking ball. Bat flip, head down. I got it, he said.
We're going to bunt it.
And the bunt. Throw to the plate's not in time. The Rays tie it. Everybody's safe. And boy, for a moment, second base was undefended.
Taylor turns around early, gets the bunt down, and he's looking around like there's no defense here. Right there at first base, everybody's charging. There's no one to get. You're going to get that run at the plate, and there's just no way to do it.
And a chopper out to second, and the Rays are going to win it. That chopper to second. Chisholm had trouble handling it. Simpson crosses the plate, and the Rays with 2 in the 10th win this game 5-4.
Castellanos. And this ball's to deep left, and the leap at the wall.
He got it!
Caught! What a catch by Beck! That's 3 runs saved with that magical leap.
Jordan Beck.
The 0-2.
Line drive! That's the ball game! J.P. Crawford! A walk-off win in 9 to take down the Astros. Bush, hop back liner, left field, base hit! Sayas scores! Dancing ball's thrown away. He'll try to score the throw. It's late and wide. We've got a tie ball game. Oh, what a moment for Michael Bush. Urquidy fires. Hit to right center. Cruz back. No chance. Base hit. Kingery scores. Cubs win.
And there's a drive to right field by Brandon Laauo, and clear the deck. Another cannonball for Bam Bam. Laauo with his 6th of the season. It's a laugher at PNC Park. 2 home runs at Wrigley yesterday for Brandon Laauo.
And he has a home run here tonight. See ya! A long one into the left center field bleachers. And the Yankees lead 2-0.
Mike Trout could tie it up again. That ball tagged out toward left. Way back. Mike Trout has tied it. A 3-run homer into the Angel bullpen.
Well, we talked about it in the opening. 3-time MVPs have shown why they've been MVPs. Trout mashed that one.
Oh, go that way. Deep to left. See ya. There's your answer. Boy, he must feel pretty good with that.
Mike Trout. I mean, you saw a little extra time at home plate, and that just goes to show you that he got his attention coming up and in twice. As a hitter, you cannot ask for anything better to be checked at a pitcher and then whopple one into the seats.
There goes Frazier. And there goes the ball. Trout sends one deep into the night. He's done it again. Mike Trout with his 2nd home run. An absolute blast. And at long last, the Angels have taken the lead.
Well, that was a slider. And it was crushed. Trout, 109.2. What a game. I think he loves this stadium.
Think about it. It's a long layoff. It's been a week since Romano's pitched. Uh-oh.
Fly ball, deep right, going back. Adell on the track at the wall. See ya! He's tied the game. His 2nd home run of the game. A 2-run shot. We are not in at 10.
Oh, what a huge night coming off the bench. Trent Grisham's 2nd home run of the night.
3-2. And it gets away. Here comes Caballero. And the Yankees walk it off. They win this one 11-10. Oh, What a game here in the Bronx, and what a way to snap a 5-game losing streak. The wild pitch allows Caballero to come across with the 11th run, which won the game.
2 out. In the air, straight away. Baez charging. He's there. Tigers win. That's 4 in a row. And Kenley Jansen is alone in 3rd place in all-time Major League saves.
Well, here's Mike Trout, who kind of put the league on notice yesterday. Seems like now we're getting the full package of Trout. And there's a fly ball, left center field. Trout has launched again as Grisham runs out of room, and the Mike Trout show continues on Broadway.
Superstar. I'm just looking at that body language.
And now Soler with a hammered shot. That's going to go a long way. Back to back for the Halos.
You see where that ball landed? Way over the bullpens.
Well, that was Joe Adell with a massive blow. 1 out, nobody on for Soler as he drills one. That's out to left. It's back to back to back. 3 in a row for the Halos in the first.
Soler selective. Yeah, that'll be a visit to the mound. Wow.
If Matt plays every game this year, by the end of the season, he'll have the 8th longest streak in baseball history. But tonight it stands at 800. Hit hard, good stop by Edwards. That was a bullet, but it's a 1-2-3 first.
For the first time ever, Noah Schultz, bring him out, bring him out. The big 6'10 lefty leads the White Sox onto the field. 0-2 from Schultz. Got him! First big league strikeout for Noah Schultz. 0-2. Got him looking. Strike 3. We do have a challenge.
It's going to be strike 3 and most likely turn it over to the pen. And there it is. And now Noah will have the opportunity to get a rousing round of applause.
He is the future of the White Sox. Noah Schultz in his big league debut. Chi-Town. Show this man some love.
Through the left side, a base hit. Straw will score. Schneider stops at 3rd, and Okamoto has tied the game. Another 0-2. And it's bounced to the right side. Terang's got it, but a run will score. And the Blue Jays have taken the lead here in the 9th. Guerrero lines it deep left field. And it's off the base of the wall. Clement is in to score, and Guerrero is into second base with a double, and the Blue Jays have taken the lead again.
With his right foot, it was something else. That one driven a long way by JJ to left. At the track and wall, it's gone! A 2-homer game for Weatherholt, and the Cardinals are 1 run down. What a night for Weatherholt.
The first multi-home run game of his major league career.
Line right center, base hit! Pozo is going to have an extra base hit. Wynn will score. The Cardinals off the mat tie it up. High pop into right. Martinez is there. Here's the catch. Here comes Sajaci to throw to the plate, up the line, and save! Cardinals win it. And we'll play the rubber game tomorrow afternoon.
Chip, this team has shown you early in 2026 they are never gonna give in.
Del Castillo cranks one way back and gone. Adrian Del Castillo gives the Diamondbacks a 7-5 lead. He's knocked in 5 runs.
Runners go again. Lined into left center field. It's a base hit. That'll tie the score. Wells rounding 3rd. They're sending him home. Here he comes. Here's the throw. He's safe. And the Yankees walk it off. And they win 5-4. Caballero comes through. An aggressive send by Luis Rojas. And the play was close. The throw didn't to be sent. And he did.
Michael, he's safe.
Fly ball out to deep center field. Jackson Merrill on the warning track leaps and makes the catch again at the wall. To third base, tagging up is Raleigh. Merrill madness again in center field.
Highway robbery at Petco Park. There's the flash. Look, there it is again. Times it perfectly. Snatches it back. And the kid just keeps on doing what he does best.
To left field and deep. Rosarena going back at the wall. It's gone. Bogey goes boom and gets the Padres on the board. Third home run of the year for Xander Bogaerts.
Right at the knees, and he cleaned it out. And with that swing and 2 runs on the board, the Padres are within slam range.
And the bases are loaded, 1 out.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is coming off the bench to pitch it, representing the tying run. To right field, Raley is there, and he makes the catch. Tagging at third is Machado. He will score the 3rd run, and it's now 6-3. Line to the gap in left center field. That'll get down. Sheets coming around. He will score. France to third on the RBI single for Campusano. It's now 6-4. Laureano to left field, falling fast, and that's going to fall in for a hit. From third comes Ty France. It's a 1-run game.
Talk about fighting off a sinker at 99. That's down by the label, maybe below the label, and it's deadened perfectly to left field.
Line to left, it is a fair ball! Down the left field line to the corner! Around from second base, Campusano. Laureano's coming around. Padres will walk it off! Merrill madness! Padres were down at one time 6 runs. Not anymore!
And I'll tell you what, folks. The guys at Brown and Gold came up to the plate tonight and they battled. What a way to finish in downtown San Diego.
So well done by Doug Glanville, and important words on this day. And important to remember the great Jackie Robinson, number 42. His number retired on the 50-year anniversary, April 15th, 1997.
Spencer Steer, a strong series, and he gets hit. First pitch. Now, last night, he called time when reliever JT Brubaker was in. Brubaker got upset. Steer, you can read his lips if you find the clip, had a very clear and direct message for Brubaker. The next pitch, he lined over shortstop for a hit, and he gets drilled first pitch here. Struck him out. First career save for Miller. And Stewart is upset and goes right at the pitcher. And they're screaming at each other. Now the bench is empty. Miller is pointing to Stewart, telling him to go to his dugout. Stewart's got his palms up, bat still in his left hand. There was a lot of fire in this finale of the series, and there's another set still to come this season between the Reds and Giants. Both bullpens are now out there. Well, no pushing or shoving, no fight, but words flaring at the game's conclusion.
It was a strike 3, and I really did not see what was going on with Sal after the swing and miss. I don't think, John, to be quite honest, I don't think this is a terrible thing at all for this Reds ball club.
To this 3-2. Ground ball, fair down the line, into the corner, hugging that line. 1-run home. McGonigal was in motion and he scores, and we're tied, and oh my goodness, this day gets nuttier. Right side, base hit. Green around third. Caglione has a cannon. The throw, not in time. It was well worth the wait. 10-9, your final.
There's a rocket. Mike Trout blasts off for the Bronx one more time.
Oh, look how far that went. 446 feet. Trout. Judge is looking out there. Is this possible? Oh, 5th home run for Trout in the series.
Mike Trout has joined Aaron Judge as the only players in the history of this ballpark, which began in 2009, to homer in 5 straight games.
And fly ball back into left field, pretty well tagged. That's got a chance. Gone. Junior Caminero connects. How about that on a 3-1 pitch? Junior Caminero ties this game 3-3 with his 4th home run of the year. Caminero got up in the count and lowered the boom. And we're again tied, this time at 3.
Fiducia's thinking, well, he's got to do it again.
3-1, and he walks him. Ball 4. White Sox pitching in this game. And the Rays, hoping this is the final pitch, popped up. And that's Aranda at first, and the Rays indeed win this game.
Corners are in. Higgy shows bunt. Bunts it back toward the mound. The spin to throw to third. And that one gets away. Berger heading to the plate. He's got the tying run. And it's a new game in the 9th inning. That ball's lined out to center. Base hit. Here comes Young. He scores, and the Rangers retake the lead of the 9th. Jock Peterson comes through again, and it's 7-6.
Has seen 8 pitches. And a one-hopper to short. Verrocchio, quick release. Got him! 3 more outs to go.
First pitch in the 9th. Ground ball right side. Base hit. No hitter. No more.
That's what I'm talking about. Heck of an effort by the kid, though.
Well, it's nice to get it over with that quickly in the 9th. And Taveras, who was the last runner to reach on a 6th inning walk, has the game's first hit.
So many ways to win at the pitch. Swinging a chopper into right field. That's a winner. Duran touches the plate. The Macho Man, the hero in the Fenway Greens. He is mobbed on the dirt.
And a high shot back into deep right field. Will it have enough? It will. That baby is gone. Mullins has belted a home run, a 2-run shot. And the Rays will take an 8-6 lead. Cedric Mullins with his 2nd home run of the year.
To Zach Geloff.
1-1. Line drive to left. Antonacci makes the catch. Wilson coming home. The throw to the plate. Wilson is safe. Save. Save. The A's win. Max Muncy delivers a game-winning sacrifice fly.
Sanchez comes home. Off we go with a towering fly ball to center field that backs up Marsh to the edge of the track at the wall. He robs it. First pitch. What a start. Brandon Marsh takes a homer from Acuna.
I'm not going to lie, when I looked at this lineup, I was like, no Justin Crawford. But Brandon Marsh making that play on the first pitch of the game. And yes, that was a home run. There's no questioning.
Drives the ball the other way towards the corner. And his first big league at bat. He's hit it out. Felix Reyes, welcome to your dream. A year removed from extended spring training, not having a minor league affiliate that they're comfortable starting him at, Felix Reyes has taken Chris Sale deep in his first at-bat in the major leagues.
Friedel swings to right center. That's down in the gap, and the Reds are going to take the lead. Steer scores. Benson scores. Myers home. He's safe.
Oh, baby.
Clear them all.
1-2. Bounced it off the glove of Gray. Later break by De La Cruz. He's got third. Bobbled briefly and left by Martin. Now De La Cruz home. And he scores. Backside Suarez to second. The Reds take the lead. And they have insurance in scoring position.
Line drive ripped right field. It'll touchdown. It'll get into the corner. Here comes Kingery. Around third on his way to the plate. He's in. Michael Conforto ties the game at 1. The former Met delivers. Pitch to Horner. Fly ball out towards right field. Taylor catches it. PCA coming home. He's in, and the Cubs win it. Nico Horner comes through, and in extras, it's a 2-1 Cubs win in 10.
2-2. Rojas with a ground ball, base hit into left field. He pumps his fist as he heads to first. Got to get that baseball because it's the 1,000th hit
in Miguel Rojas' career.
That is quite an accomplishment, Miguel. Congratulations. We'll get that authenticated because of Miguel's hit. How the Dodgers perform with a runner in scoring position.
There's a high drive deep to right field. Not only is it a hit, it's a homer, and it ties the game.
We just jinxed him.
As cathartic a swing as there could be. Here comes Garcia. Nobody's covering home. The Royals win. Wow. On a wild pitch, the Royals flush their frustration.
Take a breaking ball out of the ballpark.
This one is long gone. 4 straight games with a home run for Munetaka Murakami. And this dude, he's legit.
He decided, you know what, a breaking ball feels good here. The ball just travels.
This one is crushed into left field. It's got the light and it is out of here. Miguel Vargas goes deep. The Sox are pouring it on. It's now 6-0 in the second. Montgomery. My goodness, the Sox go back to back to back. This offense is clicking right now.
440 feet. This one is a rocket. And it's out away from him. Still pulled it to right center field. Sam should have a good look at Thompson.
Inside out swing. That's a fair ball. Oh, did that get touched by the ball person?
Yes, it did. But it's still in play, apparently. And keep on going.
The left fielder's not moving.
Nope.
Gurriel Jr. decided to not play it. Here comes the throw. Home! Antonacci inside the Parker, but they might challenge this one.
There's no doubt that it did get touched.
It's not reviewable. Play stands.
How about that?
Inside the park. First big league home run for Sam Antonacci. It will stand.
First pitch to Naylor. He swings, laces it on the line to left field. Cal Raleigh's on his way home. Josh Naylor, the Mariners win. The homestand ends on a high note.
He struck him out and the ball game is over. And for the first time in more than 2 weeks, the Mets can shake hands. That insidious 12-game losing streak has finally come to an end. Mets win it 3-2.
Murakami deep to right center field. Show me the Muny. 5 straight games with a home run. Learn this man's name because he is something to watch.
10 home runs, 19 driven in. That's a fastball. It's right down the middle at 91. He could have taken the ball out of the ballpark when he was 5. If it's center cut at 91 miles an hour.
J.R. Ritchie walking out of that dugout for the first time and onto a big league diamond today. And he goes to the changeup to get his first big league strikeout. J.R. Ritchie. Tana. On to second here for one. Will they get 2? Yes, they will. Helping out Ritchie, who is fired up. So are mom and dad and fiance McKenna. He's through 7 with a 6-2 lead. He was fired up.
Completely down.
Torque bashes it left field and out of here. A Torque bomb sends everyone home happy. And it's 2024 all over again. They come in bunches, and it's 5-4.
Here's the pitch. Line drive ripped right field, ball game. Cubs win it. Dansby Swanson walks it off. Happ will touch the dish, and the celebration is on. 9 in a row.
Bogart's on the ground up the middle into center field, a base hit. From second base comes Jackson Merrill. He will score, and it's now 8-6. And Duhar hits a ground ball base hit into right field. Manny Machado being waved around. Here comes the throw to the plate. Manny is in safely. It's 8-7. Tying run moves to third base, and Bogarts. Sheets hits one in the air to right field, down the line. That ball is back, and that ball is gone! 3-run home run for Gavin Sheets. Holy Sheets in Denver. Padres trail by 3 coming into the 9th. The Mile High Miracle. Padres take the lead.
Light the candle. It was just a matter if it was going to stay fair.
2-2. Benintendi drives this one deep to right field. Get out! It's a Benny bomb in the 9th, and the Sox take the lead.
Just his 2nd home run of the year. He now has driven in 10. That could very well be his biggest hit of the year.
There he goes. And there's a swing, and that ball's well struck. Deep out to right center. Back near the wall, and that is off the fence. Crosses up Cruz and O'Hearn. A run is into third base. Here comes Evan Carter. The throw to the plate. Not in time. Inside the park home run. And it's 2-0 Rangers.
That's driven high in the air. Right center. Gone! Reds win! He wasn't in the original lineup. He goes deep twice as a Red, and his first walk-off winner with Cincinnati. Down to their last out. One final roar for the Reds. They come all the way back.
He's the go-ahead run. And Swanson drills one right back to left. The Cubs have come all the way back, and they have the lead in the 9th.
Tanner Scott trying to abbreviate that move to the plate.
Fly ball, shallow center. Pete Crow Armstrong waving away the Dodger fans as a Cubby comeback makes it a perfect 10. 10 straight wins for the Chicago Cubs.
Team losing skid today. Swinging, yes. Deep drive, left center field. That is way, way back there. And another one. That's a 3-run homer. The Red Sox hit their 3rd home run of the inning. Been an incredible inning. Granted, you do have a position player out there, but it is 17-1.
During the game as that one's lined to deep right. That ball's carrying. That ball is gone. Hot diggity dog. Nathan Church has hit the 3rd solo homer for the Cardinals today. High in the air to left. Back to the track and wall is Church. Up against the first. He got it. He brought another one back.
Nathan Church knows exactly where he's at and keeps the lead for the Cardinals. Wow.
Not going. Swing, fly ball, well hit right. Track, wall, gone. A 2-homer game for Nathan Church. The honors today.
That was huge. Cutter and up and in. See how fast those hands are for Nathan Church. Just directly to the ball. And another laser into the pen.
He's up by 3 here in the 10th. Broken back ground ball. This should do it. Harper has it. And Backus was late to get there, and the 10-game losing streak is over as the Phillies win it in extra innings, 8-5.
Torkelson drives one deep to left field. Watch it fly. Gone. 5th consecutive game that Spencer Torkelson has homered, tying the franchise mark. Tigers take a 5-3 lead.
You've just come off the bench.
Well, he's been living away.
There we go.
And now, did he get it off in time? Yes, he did. He's challenging this one.
Batter's challenging strike.
That's where he's been living.
Calls overturned. Seattle has 2.
That's about as big of a missed call as we've seen all year.
It's true.
Here comes the 3-2. High left deep. Out to left field. It is gone! Rob Refsnyder. A pinch hit go-ahead home run to take the lead in the 9th inning. Now, what a huge blast from Refsnyder, who was brought here to hit lefty pitching, and boy, does he do that right there. After a slow start, he has started to gain some traction.
Walk, and you see a timeout called by the catcher.
They said, we're not even going to deal with this.
So there's an intentional walk.
And guess what?
Right on cue. 16 straight games
Then Nick Kurtz has a walk. That is in the history books now for the Athletics. Most consecutive games with a walk. It's Nick Kurtz on the top of the list.
Taua launches one toward the left field corner. That one's headed for the wall. And it's gone! Tim Taua has hit a grand slam in Mexico City. And the Diamondbacks are back within one. He hit it right through the teeth of that wind. What a time for Tim Taua's first of the year. It's 7-6. Curtis hits it fair down the line. Vargas is home. Go, Corbin, go. He's on the move. They're going to send him home. Here's the relay. He is safe. Lourdes Gurriel gives the Diamondbacks the lead after they trailed it 6-1 and 7-2. He's back. He's back. Some Pena power here in Mexico City.
It's a ground ball up the middle. That's into center field, and the Royals are going to bring up the tying run to the plate. Here in inning number 9, it's 8-6. It's a high fly ball. It's deep to right field, down the line for Caglione. It's fair. He did it again, left on left, and we are tied.
He chose to go strength on strength. Jack Caglione is fired up, and he deserves to be. That's a big knock for the youngster coming off the bench.
High in the air, left center field, into the alleyway, and out of here. The long and winding road to the finish line is paved royal blue.
The Royals addressed Lane Thomas. We need to get left-handed pitching. Offense that can help us against left-handed pitching. Lane Thomas coming through in a huge situation right there. We mentioned, fellas, a weird night that just keeps getting weirder, and it seemed like the Kansas City Royals were not going out without a fight. And look at that.
High fly ball that's hit hard toward left at the track and wall, and Pedro Pages spoils the shutout and makes it a 2-1 game. Take that.
Yeah, how quickly it can happen, right?
Swing, high fly ball, deep right center field, at the track, at the wall. J.J. Weatherholt ties it up. Welcome home, rookie.
28 miles north is his hometown of Mars, PA, and they have all come out to the ballpark to see the show.
Swing and a drive that is fair and headed for the corner. 2-run score. Here comes Walker. Pop's gonna hold it. Fermin has doubled home too, and these Cardinals continue to amaze. It's 4-2, and the Pirates fans are not happy.
The 2-2. Scorcher, right field, toward the corner. It one hops over the wall. Pages scores. Rushing has to stop at third. But it's a one-run game. The 0-1. Tucker with a base hit into center field. Rushing scores. Here comes Ohtani. And Kyle Tucker has his moment. A walk-off winner.
Drilled. Deep right center field. Geloff over from center. It's gone! He got it right over the short wall in right center field. Ha-ha.
Set for John Deals. It's over the first baseman's head into right field. Peters, he will score. Antonacci, he's looking for 3. Here comes the relay at the bag. Not in time. Sam Antonacci ties this game in the 9th. Montgomery singles into center. And that's gonna do it. The Sox walk it off in the 10th as the Monty Monster comes through.
2-2. Broken back grounder off the mound into center field. A Rosarena in. Rivas scores. Stay hot, Cole Young. Nothing but smiles from Young as he has given the Mariners the lead. And they cannot wait to put him on the plane and get him out of the Twin Cities.
You can see his numbers in AAA were exceptional. That's why he's here. He's earned his way here at 22 years old. Just remarkable. Runner goes.
There's a strike. Throw to second. Got him. Strike him out, throw him out, double play.
The pitch is called a strike. The batter is challenging.
So Young is going to challenge, and it's a strike, and it's a double play.
Confirmed. Texas has one challenge remaining.
Well, the family can breathe a sigh of relief. Swing and a miss. Good curve. And Elmer Rodriguez has retired 7 in a row.
High fly ball, first pitch, deep left. Church at the wall. He's got it again. Up against the wall. Church and the Cardinals hang on and beat the Pirates. Unbelievable grab. The Redbirds don't walk the plank tonight in Pittsburgh.
Deep drive. Church, one of the best defenders in the game, back to the wall and makes the jumping grab. Are you kidding me?
Ozzie takes off. Matt Olson drills it towards the gap. It is gone! Truest magic tonight. A walk-off winner for Olson.
He goes again. Pitch is lined down the right field line. It is a fair ball. Going to the corner. Garcia's around third. He's going to tie this baby up. Stott's going to go to third. RBI triple. It's a 2-2 game. Crawford has 2 hits today. He's already won 1 game this year. And he hits that one the opposite way. Backhanded by Adames. The throw is not in time. The Phillies have walked it off here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Stott scores the game winner. Crawford with his 2nd walk-off hit of the year, and they win it 3-2, and they have finally won a series.
And deep to right. Wood back on the track, short of the wall, elevates and brings it back. Look at the smile. He's had ones where he's barely had to leave the earth to bring one back. That one, it took all 6'6".
Oh, he timed this one up perfect. He knew exactly, and that is all vert. Look at the catch, especially right there at the notch. Incredible. Where the ball actually is, see it higher.
Hit high and deep to right. Moving back on it is Benj. Looking up, it's out of here. C.J. Abrams launches his 8th of the season, and the Nats jump on top here in the 8th.
And a line drive toward right field. That's going to be in for a base hit, and they'll tie it up. Schwarber's on his way to second, and he is there standing. RBI double. And he shoots it the other way. Caught by a diving Bohm. 2 outs.
They either just moved him right to that spot just before that pitch. If you look, he scoots over there into the hole right there and makes the play. It's amazing. I don't know who told him to move over there, but whoever it was is pure genius.
That'd be Bobby, right?
That'd be Bobby Dickerson.
Game-tying home run in the 12th inning. The 1-0 hit in the air, center field, should be deep enough. Gilbert going back, he's settling under it. Garcia will tag, and here comes the winning run. And the Phillies have walked it off twice in one day.